These are 20 of the most hidden locations in GTA 5, and even the most try-hard players have never heard of the last few. We'll start the video going from the most obvious and easiest to get to, and end the video off with some of the most difficult and most impossible places to find in all of GTA 5. Head over to this spot on the map for our first location. You'll know we're at the right place if you see these wooden doors. You do need explosives to get through. Use any type of explosive to break the door, and then you'll be in an abandoned mine shaft. This place goes on for miles, so I'll leave that for you to explore, but our next location is somewhat more obvious. If you come to this location on the map, you're going to notice that you're in Dignity Village. There's really not much to do here, but you probably drive past this almost every day and didn't know it was here. Our next location is a perfect spot to hide from your friends. By coming over to this shrub, if you aim in, you can actually just walk right through it. You'll be inside of the shrubs and you can go all the way around the whole front yard. This next one is absolutely broken. If you head over to this spot on the map, you'll be able to see the train stop, which is extremely rare. You're then going to want to walk over to this area where the train meets this bridge and spam the Y button or whatever your get into the car button is. Your character will just get into the train like he's getting into a car, and then you can actually just ride the train around the entire city with nobody knowing you're inside. This next spot is all the way up by Mount Chiliad. It's actually just a fireplace that's carved out in this mountain, but you can get an action figure here. Moving on to our more advanced hidden areas, if you go to the military base and walk through these green doors, you could actually get inside of the control tower. Then you could just take the stairs up to the top and you'll have an entire view of the whole military base from the inside. Unfortunately, you are not able to shoot out from this location, but it is still pretty cool to look around in. This next location is the perfect place to hide from the cops or from your friends. Usually garages like this won't open for you when you walk up to them, but if you go to this second one over here, it'll actually open up even though there's nothing inside. This is the perfect area to hide from the police if you really want to, because they won't be able to see you once you're inside. You can also pick up one of the action figures, and even better, this door is going to close so no one can see that you're in here from the outside if you walk to the back corner. This next location might be one of the most hidden ones in all of GTA 5. Head over to the airport and you're going to find this building where you can walk up the stairs and enter this door. You don't have to glitch in here or anything, the door's just open, but it's one of those places where people don't expect the door to be unlocked. You can then explore this area, and when you do want to leave, you can climb up this secret escape hatch ladder and you'll be on the roof of this building. Moving on to some of our more impossible ones to find, head over to this location on the map. Once you get here, all you need to do is pull out a weapon and start aiming in. This one is slightly more complicated, so watch closely. You'll be able to aim in and walk through this barrier, but don't fall through the floor like I did just here, or you're going to end up in the water. Luckily for you, if this does happen, you can actually just swim through the wall because it's not there for some reason, and climb up this closed ladder to get back to our normal location. Once you're back in your normal spot, you're going to want to do the same thing again where you aim in and walk into the barrier. You really need to line this one up, so take your time. You can see that I'm struggling a little bit here. It will take a little bit to get used to this, and you must be in first person. That was something that I forgot to mention. You need to be in first person for this. You can kind of see that I keep glitching through the side of the wall, but that's good because at least I didn't fall through the entire map. So now that I'm actually going to line this up perfectly, I'm going to walk through extremely slowly, and you can see sort of on the ground where the wall is and where the ocean is. You don't want to step on the ocean because then you'll fall through the map. But if you slowly, ever so slowly walk down these stairs that are somehow peeking through this wall, you'll be able to stay on top of the platform and you won't fall into the water. Now, the best part about this glitch is not the fact that you can get under the map, it's the fact that once you're down here, you pretty much are invincible from all other players. There's no shot anyone else is making it down here. And to make this one step even better, you can actually interact with the outside world from under here. You can shoot at vehicles, you can get players. It's like there's nothing in front of you. And whenever you decide it's time to leave, just jump in the water and you can climb up the ladder from before. Our next one on the list is not really super hidden, it's just really unlikely that you've ever seen it. Head over to this location on the map. Now that you're here, you're going to see these fences. All you have to do is walk or fly over these fences, and you're going to be able to go into this little kind of hidden warehouse area. One of these doors does have a secret Easter egg, and although you can't actually go inside of here, there's just a giant snowman peeking through. I don't know why this is here, but it's in the game. Over at this location, which is really close to the last one, we have another secret area. All you need to do is go over to this dumpster over here and climb on top of it. Once you're on top, click X again to jump on top of these pipes. Be careful when you're on top of these pipes because you can fall through to the other side, but all you need to do is walk over the pipes and go to this window here on the left. Once you get to it, just jump inside. It's actually really easy to do this, and you'll be in this secret area. You're really not supposed to be in here, but if someone does try to attack you from the roof, you're kind of screwed. This next one is extremely hidden. You need some sort of sedan or pedestrian car, if you want to call it that, to grab over here and drive to the front of this store. Once you get to the front of the store, you need to line your car up exactly how I do. The back of your bumper should be lined up with this crack in the door. Then exit the vehicle, jump on top of it, and keep spamming the jump button into the corner of this door. Eventually, your player will grab the top of the door and jump through the glass. It's kind of weird, but it'll work eventually if you keep spamming it. Now that you've made it through, this is also one of those areas where you can interact with the outside world without actually being, outside. This is the perfect spot to mess with your friends, but the only way you can leave this area is by running to the front of the store, and you unfortunately have to unalive yourself. This next one's over at the beach, but you're gonna need a tall car. Once you get over to this location, you're gonna want to back your car up against this wall so you can jump on top of it. If you set it up correctly, it should look like this. Then all you have to do is jump on top of the car and then on top of these vents, and your player is just kind of fall through the pier here. You're actually underneath the ramp of the Los Santos pier, so you can be hidden under here from all other players. Now unfortunately you cannot shoot out from this location, so you are completely secluded, but this is a very cool area to mess with your friends because they'll have no idea where you are even though it says you're at the pier. To exit this location, just spam X on where you actually came in and you'll be able to jump right out. Our last location on the list is so secret that I guarantee you've never heard of it. Head over to this location on the map and you're going to be able to see a bunch of construction work over here. If you have a motorcycle or you could just walk, you're going to want to go to the back of this construction site and you're going to end up seeing this really tall ladder. Climb all the way up to the top of the ladder and you're going to see yet another ladder. We're going to need to climb this one too. There's a lot of setup here, but I promise you it'll be worth it. Now that you're on top of the roof, you're going to want to drop down onto this other roof and you're going to see yet another ladder, but we're going to actually jump through the wall here and bang, we are in a secluded area that is completely blocked off from the outside. You cannot get attacked in here, but you also can't attack from the outside either. Those were all of the secret and hidden locations that I know of in GTA 5 Online. If you know some other secret locations that I missed in this video, head down to the comment section and let me know. Maybe there will be a part 2 to this video. If you were wondering what you can do with these different spots, you can hide from your friends, you can hide from other players, and you can even troll other people by pissing them off and then running to one of these secret locations, and they'll spend the entire day looking for you. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.